Today, you get two updates in one review. We're going to find out about the cosmetic and packaging updates for this new 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander. But the bigger story is just how well this PHEV version of the Outlander has been selling in the Canadian market. The Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, the world's very first in a mainline SUV. It has been a bestseller around the world, and that track record continues here in Canada. Okay, I've got some numbers for you, and they are impressive on this PHEV. Since this vehicle has been introduced, it's sold over 4,000 units and counting each and every month. In fact, the Outlander PHEV represents roughly 25% of all PHEVs sold in the marketplace, and it's helped move the entire category up by almost 40%. And that really is amazing for a vehicle that hasn't been on sale for a full year, and it's from Mitsubishi Motors, Canada's smallest car company. In fact, Mitsubishi continues to see sales growth across its entire range, thanks in part to a big push into the SUV space. Now, a big part of that, of course, is Mitsubishi's 10-year powertrain warranty, but also a commitment to continuous improvement. For example, this 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander gets some nice tweaks. New for 2019, Mitsubishi has reworked the front and rear design plus new 18-inch wheels. There are also new LED headlamps, including LED high beams on this GT trim. The auto on-off headlamps and rain-sensing wipers are now included in the less expensive SE trim compared to last year. There is also a rear spoiler included on most 2019 models. So, which Outlander should you choose? I tell you what we're going to do. We'll go for a drive in each, and I'll tell you about the differences because they each have unique abilities. First, the PHEV. A big reason for the success of the Outlander PHEV is the fact that this is the right size for most families. A practical 5-passenger utility, not a tiny runabout. The interior space is exactly the same as the gasoline version, with the battery placed under the front seats. Except the PHEV isn't offered with a third row of seats, and for good reason. That's because under the rear floor is an electric motor. That's right, this is a real dual motor all-wheel drive system. There's one at the front and one at the back, or what Mitsubishi calls super all-wheel control. Just like the gasoline version, it's all-wheel drive, which is something you don't often find in electrified vehicles. And this has the ability to shift the power not only from the front to the back, but also side to side. The reason for buying a PHEV is to get amazing fuel economy. Plug this utility in overnight or with a DC fast charger, and you have 35 kilometers of pure EV range. Plenty for most commutes. But that's just a small part of the story. Now, not only can this PHEV run on just pure electric power, it has different modes. One is called a series hybrid. And what happens with the electric motor is it comes on in certain instances to not drive the wheels, but to create electricity. Say you want to accelerate, the gasoline engine comes on, creates electricity to help power the electric motors to the wheels. Now, there's another system called a parallel hybrid system. That means both systems are at work. So instead of the gasoline engine coming on to create electricity, the gasoline engine at highway speeds is actually driving the wheels. And the electric motor is there to provide assist for, say, high-speed passing. It's the opposite of what happens in the city. The outcome is amazing fuel economy. The PHEV is rated at a combined city and highway 3.2 liters equivalent per 100 kilometers. Okay, now I'm sitting in the regular gasoline Outlander, and as I mentioned, part of the story with this vehicle is continual improvement. And for 2019, they've added some nice features like new seats with new materials making them more comfortable. And one thing that's quite uncommon in this class of vehicle is a power passenger seat, and that's standard on this GT trim. Also, you'll find in the back new air vents. Nice features like the fast key system, blind spot warning, and cross-traffic alert have been brought down to the ES Touring trim, which is one up from the base model. Auto on-off headlamps, rain-sensing wipers, power driver's seat, and heated steering wheel have been brought down to the SE Touring trim, which is the base V6 model. That's right. This Outlander is available with a proven and tried 3-liter V6 engine. Now, most companies have abandoned a V6 engine in this class of utility vehicle, and it has its advantages. So this V6 has 224 horsepower and a 6-speed automatic transmission and can tow up to 3,500 pounds. There is a 166 horsepower 2.4-liter 4-cylinder combined with a CVT for those that don't need to tow, which is a surprisingly spirited vehicle to drive. Both the V6 and 4-cylinder models are available with the third row for additional seating up to 7 passengers, something that's rare in this size of utility. So what I can't really show you but can describe to you is the fact that Mitsubishi has added more sound insulation into this car. They've also reworked the suspension, which makes it more comfortable and responsive to drive. So which Outlander is right for you? Well, if you need to move more people around, then the gasoline version definitely is the choice. And if you need to tow, this GT V6 would certainly do the job. So if you want to have much better fuel economy and drive the best-selling plug-in hybrid vehicle on the road, the PHEV is your choice. Both of them have the exact same interior volume, and they both come with super all-wheel control. You've got choices, lots of choices.